debate. I will call the honourable member for Indi.
Thank you very much, Mr Deputy Speaker. My speech today is about a very special organisation in my electorate, the Valley Sanctuary Refugee Group, a group which resettles refugees as part of the humanitarian visa program. Humanitarian visas are government-approved applications for acceptance to come to Australia as refugees. The people must apply to come to Australia, but they also must have UNHCR recommendations. They are screened for security and health issues, and sometimes it can take up to 3 years between an application and acceptance. The Valley Sanctuary Refugee Group was formed in November 2004, and it is part of the wider Australian network, the Sanctuary Refugee Foundation, which was formed in 1988 in Coffs Harbour. And the vision is to assist refugees to settle in Albury-Wodonga by providing funding and support to those on humanitarian visas in order that they may achieve independence and integration. Sanctuary has over 50 members who work to raise funds and train as volunteers to assist new arrivals in their settlement. And to date, the Valley Sanctuary Refugee Group has sponsored and settled over 60 people. Over the past 10 years, they have given out loans of more than $150,000 in interest-free loans to new settlers and 31 loans for airfares. The repaid loans for the airfares are then used to pay for the next family to come. And rates of repayment is discussed with each family so that it's not a financial burden. They also assist with loans for the fees involved in child and orphan visa applications. And what do? Gaining a driver's licence is important for all people in the country. So Sanctuary provides assistance in paying for 6 driving lessons, as well as having volunteers who will accompany the learners while they gain their driving skills. Education is also very important to overcoming social disadvantage. The Sanctuary Group provides assistance with the costs of tertiary education, whether it be books or for course fees. And a cultural fund helps children go on extra school activities, such as trips to the capital city, to Canberra, which are being offered by schools, but would normally be outside the resources of newly arrived refugee families. And I'm told that on arrival, the people on 202 visas, the arrival of people on 202 visas has slowed of late. And while there are still many applications waiting to be processed, Sanctuary is keen to continue their work, and they ask if there's anything we can do to speed that process up. Another issue for Sanctuary is working with young adolescents. In 2004, under the Community Proposed Scheme, Sanctuary assisted some adolescents out of a refugee camp where they had been in a lot of danger. 4 adolescents have now joined their slightly older brother, who had come out earlier on a 202 visa, who has recently completed a social work degree. The pilot scheme was draining on the funds and put them under a lot of pressure, and they have, as a small fundraising group, they are very keen to do it again, but they're finding it very challenging. I have to say that Sanctuary is now proud to celebrate 10 years of successful settlement, and will look forward to another 10 years of welcoming new arrivals to the community and helping them settle into life in Albury-Wodonga. And in closing, I would like to sincerely acknowledge all the community for their work, but particularly the members of the board, President Dr Penny Vine, Chris Gabriel, Joan Landy, Tom Smith, Sandra Blake, Anne McDonald and Paul Kane, the latter 2 for the terrific work on the website. And I would certainly encourage people to visit the website and see how you can donate to this worthy cause. And finally, I would like to thank all the people of my electorate of Indi who take such an interest with such care and compassion for refugees and around asylum seeker issues. I'm very proud to be your representative and your voice in this place. Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker.
For Indi, and I call the honourable